Well, hello. I'm Paul Tribble, the president of Christopher Newport University, and I'm so pleased to welcome you today. You know, every spring, we look forward to the gathering of students that have been accepted. These are great and glorious occasions. The campus is never more beautiful than it is in the springtime. And then when our students gather, they get to experience the magic of our campus, underscored by the spirit of kindness, how people speak and smile and go the extra mile for each other, open doors for each other. This is not the reality in most campuses, but it's one of the things that makes Christopher Newport magical and special. Over the course of the last 2 decades, Christopher Newport has soared in reach and reputation and quality, and stands today in the ranks of the finest schools in America. This year, we received almost 8,000 applications for a freshman class of just 1,200 students. And you all have achieved so much in your studies, in your academics, as well in the life of your schools and your communities. Students come to this campus and they fall in love with it. And they stay and they graduate. In fact, Christopher Newport has one of the very highest four-year graduation rates in America. There are 572 public colleges and universities in America. That's every one. And in the last ratings, we stood 12th in the nation in our four-year graduation rate. And then our students leave and they go out and they bring the world alive with their energy and their enthusiasm and their intellect. In fact, within 6 months of graduation, 97% of our graduates are fully employed, are fully engaged in graduate studies. That's an extraordinary number equaled by few schools in America. So what are the things that make CNU precious and special for you to consider this day? Well, first of all, we care about minds and hearts. Every school cares about minds, and we will work hard to enrich your mind. But we will also work hard to stir your heart. You see, our purpose is to create good citizens and leaders. Young women and men who will choose to live lives of meaning and consequence and purpose. We call that a life of significance. And because we care about a life of significance, it's influenced every decision that we've made. Our curriculum is based on the liberal arts and sciences. We have a rigorous core of classes taken by every student. We emphasize the study of leadership. We ask our students to perform community service. We build a chapel. We have a speaking tradition. We have an honor code that really works. You see, we want our students to choose to live lives of consequence. We want them to lead and serve and love and set the world on fire. That's what makes Christopher Newport distinctive and precious and different. There are many other things that make Christopher Newport special. We offer great teaching. Our best professors are teaching freshmen and sophomores, as well as juniors and seniors. Our professors have the highest degree in their field, and their passion is engaging students. We offer small classes. Listen to this. The overwhelming majority of our classes have just 19 students or less. Unlike most of our sister institutions where you would be in a classroom with hundreds and hundreds of students, at Christopher Newport you're going to be in a small class taught by a gifted professor who knows you by name. Now I got to tell you, there's an upside to this and a downside. You get a world-class education, but you've got to show up and you got to be prepared. What else makes Christopher Newport special? I think our size is something to consider. We have 5,000 students, Now, we've had this incredible explosion in applications, and we could have chosen to get much, much bigger. But we're not going to get bigger. We're just going to get better and better and better each year. 5,000 students allows us to offer a rich array of academic programs. 5,000 students ensures that there's something happening on our campus 24/7. But 5,000 students also allow us to know our students by name and be there for them every step of the day. Christopher Newport also has one of the most beautiful campuses in America. In fact, Princeton Review says that our campus is one of the 20 most beautiful campuses in the entire country. We built buildings of civic proportions and beautiful architecture that marry the rich history and architecture of Virginia with 21st century technology. We want to instruct and inspire. And there's nothing that instructs and inspires more powerfully than great art and great architecture. We want our students to have great dreams for their lives. And that's why we've created this beautiful, beautiful campus. We also are in a marvelous part of the world. We have a 250-acre campus from which you don't have to budge, but within just 30 miles of our campus live 1.7 million people, and marvelous opportunities for culture and recreation, for internships, for jobs, surrounded by the rich history of early America, Jamestown, Williamsburg, Yorktown, and by these incredible waterways in eastern Virginia, the Chesapeake Bay, the Atlantic Ocean, the James River that's just 8 or 10 blocks from our campus. There are two important programs that contribute immensely to the success of the university and our students enriching their lives, the Honors Program and the President's Leadership Program. Let me talk about the President's Leadership Program. I believe that residing within each of us are qualities that, if identified and developed, empower us to lead meaningful, consequential lives. The tragedy is those qualities remain dormant, undiscovered in far too many people. So we say to a group of young men and women who have evidenced some passion for engagement, and we say, come to Christopher Newport and over 4 years, pursue a rich academic curriculum that will lead to a minor in leadership studies. We offer a scholarship for every year of residence. We offer a scholarship to encourage foreign study. We ask the students to perform hundreds of hours of community service. And you benefit from a marvelous academic program, serious academic offerings taught by a highly credentialed faculty that lead to this minor in leadership studies, along with the major that you will achieve in one or more subjects. We bring to campus an amazing array of speakers, men and women drawn from different fields of endeavor who come and share their life's experiences, their lessons learned. This program provides lessons that allow our students to make the world and their lives far better. We find that when our students go to compete for graduate school or for a job, they're in competition with a lot of other highly talented students. But this leadership program gives them a margin of advantage that allows them to gain admission to the best graduate programs in America and also to snare these great jobs in a highly competitive world. The purpose of the leadership program, the purpose of our teaching leadership to our students is that we want to enrich their lives. We want to encourage them to lead meaningful, consequential lives, to be good citizens and good leaders. We want our students to lead, to serve, to love, to engage, to set the world on fire. Surrounded as we are by this crisis today that has so affected all of our lives, the leadership of this generation has never been more important. And at Christopher Newport, we will challenge you, reward you, and enrich your mind, but will also stir your heart, so that together we can change this world for good.